What's up, world? It is your boy Anubis, and welcome to part 18, episode 18, I believe, of this XCOM Enemy Within series. We are moving right along at a fairly decent pace. I like to take things a little bit slower in the beginning of the game. Build up some good capital, try and secure as many nations as you can before you get too deep in the story and realize that your little armor and weapons don't do anything to these later game aliens. So, of course, you try and prepare yourself best that you can, but I'm thinking we're in a good place to move along in the story. Our next aspect is going to be building up some facilities. We have to build a sort of way to talk to these guys, utilize some of the stuff that we have. Let's see if I can find it in here. I don't even know if we've researched it, but I believe that's what's next, and that's basically where we're at. Maybe it's under the research. Yeah, right up there. The Outsider Shard.
It goes against everything we have ever imagined. The technology is there, but with it comes a carelessness we would never have expected. What could have brought them to this?
Now that our lovely assistant there is done talking, yes, we have some research to do. We'll knock out that research for the campaign next, get that plasma sniper right after, because I am hyped for that now that we finally have some soldiers that are not just heavies. It's amazing. I didn't even know they existed. Oh wow, perfect timing. Right to start off, we have some alien abductions.
Reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
So it looks like we have Australia, United States, and India, which is probably not a bad thing. We have two things for the Asian Peninsula, and I would love to do the Australia one because obviously money is good. But the United States will freak out if we don't do it. So let's take a look at our situation room here. I'm going to say Asia is definitely the priority to go to, because honestly it's about the same for both. We're going to launch the max amount of satellites at the end of this, so I'm not overly concerned with what happens. But if I was to be concerned, well, I'm not concerned. I just want the money. So that's what we're going to go for, because no matter what we do, we're going to be just fine in this scenario. Double check, support captain, I'll be fine without it. Engineers definitely have plenty. We're going for the 200 buckaroos, and it's a difficult versus very difficult, so I guess that would be beneficial too. And maybe let's bring some of these new guys. We have all of these colonels. Oh, that is ballin'. Look at his eye. Takes a little away with the goggles. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. It's just wicked cool. I would love to see what that looks like without that at some point. But we have a lot of colonels now. We've got Zhang, who is already promoted up through the ranks. Barlev, who we really only use for our specialty missions. And we're going to keep her on that. Wow, just regular body armor? That's a thing. I didn't know that that's what she was wearing before. I guess I did. She's always wearing that. But we're going to just keep that with the laser pistol. All this awesome new stuff. And we're not going to run her at all, because despite her being good, we are going to sit her out and continue trying to rank up some of these little guys, especially some of these brand new guys we have. The biggest question is these two right here. They have been integral to a lot of our strategy recently, and I would miss having them on a mission, but we still might have to consider it. There we go, Jedi Watchman Jr. We need to get him on a mission. His father was an absolute beast, and he had only gotten the opportunity to serve in one mission. So we need to absolutely get him out there in the field doing some work, and this is what's cool. I got to take a look at these laser rifles. 5.7, 30%, 9 to 11. Okay, so they're identical, which is cool. This one just looks a little bit more interesting, right? There we go. Okay, there's the look. For a second I thought that it was the same, and it was. I clicked the regular sniper rifle. So then I can run with this sniper rifle. Let's see, do we have a rotate? No. I forgot what the rotate button was again. Oh, wait, never mind. Just stop pushing buttons, David. Okay. There's our rotate. That looks pretty awesome. I'm just saying, let's run the exalted weapon on him. That's going to be a good time. And let's customize him as well. We have not fiddled with his colors at all, and we need to. Armor decal, coloring. I do like the traditional blue that they have in here. I don't know exactly the colors that were in the original game, but this reminds me of it, and we're going to give it to him because I know how much he loves the original games. He is definitely an old school gamer of a guy, and his son here carries on his father's passions. As far as his helmet, Let's see if we can find him something interesting. Something funky. We could always go original like we had before. But maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. We'll see if something calls our name before we get to it. There's a lot of good stuff. We haven't used any helmets yet. That is very true. And the backwards hat always looks like a good time. But I may just end up going with the traditional look. Wow, that hair color was an accident, but funky. This is the traditional look. The puffed up hair and band. I believe, like I said, I didn't play the original game, but it was in the DLC package, and that's what it said. So we're going to give him that. We're going to stick with that. I like it. Okay, so we got the Jedi Watchman Jr., and let's go ahead and pick out our last squad member. Like I said, we got all these new people. I'm very excited to get them going. Oh, Klaus, you were just atrocious. I wish we had better snipers. Snipers are one of my favorite classes. We do have William Gibson. Where is he? He's new to the team, isn't he? Yeah, he's new to the team. We named one of these other guys, too. See if I can find that guy. The Hated. A new support character. We already have one new sniper. I don't like bringing more than one brand new one because that move and shoot penalty is brutal. So I'm thinking let's bring the Hated on board. Another one of the buddies of mine. Get him some training. We need to get his will up. Oh, he looks just like Black Ops right there. That is some Black Ops, murky water, mercenary crap. Right. Oh, it's just good looking shit right there. Huh. I'm getting excited. Okay, 4 to 6 or a light plasma rifle. Yeah, light plasma rifle. That aim bonus will be utilized. I think we've already got all the other good things going. Oh, he looks boss. I'm tempted. I want to do a run where I basically make all my guys look like a private mercenary force instead of actual soldiers. It'd be kind of interesting twist to put on the roleplay of the game. We'll stick with the original too. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the original. You have the plasma rifle, okay, and you are not even using that plasma rifle like you should be. Our sniper, scope, absolutely. And we still only have one laser pistol. We need to change that, but we're going to give it to our sniper. We got to get a second one, or a plasma pistol would be amazing to give to our shotgun guy. And you know what? One final change. Let me check real quick to see if we have it. Did we get an assault? Okay, we didn't get an assault, so I changed my mind back. I was hoping we had gotten an assault, but we hadn't. We literally only have one assault, it seems like. So we're going to keep him on the team. Keep him on the team. Not change that up at all, and hopefully he does survive. Because I like assaults, and he is going to be our guy to try and keep capturing these guys and keep getting these weapons. And I like Renshin Jr. too. It's going to... But... You know what? Let's part with him. As amazing of a force he is, let's pick out one of these other bad boys and get them trained. We'll go for someone with the best stats here. Let's just look through them. I know sometimes it takes me a long time to get prepped for these missions, but it's just part of the experience for me. I enjoy that. I don't want to rush through it. I enjoy picking these guys out, kind of feeling a connection to them. It's a very big thing for me. So we got some decent numbers here. Olsen's not too bad. I like the will accuracy split. This guy is good. Borato, he's got some good numbers too. Gibson's not bad. For a sniper, I just expect so much more from my snipers. Klaus, if you were a rookie, you'd be decent. You're finally becoming good, though. You know what? Maybe. Let's just run Klaus, guys. Let's just do it. He has the move and shoot ability, which is, it's about time. Let's just run Klaus in that position. I'm not a big fan of him. I'm really not. But might as well. Where is he? Klaus? We might as well keep working on getting him promoted up the ranks. At least he could have a laser rifle now. I mean, he's probably using the laser sniper rifle we had before, but hopefully he can do something useful. Absolutely give him a scope. He's atrocious. Let's customize him. You know what? Let's change up his look. I'm tired of this. Let's give him a helmet. Help him increase his visualizing. We'll give him like we'll supposedly give him a high-tech HUD in his helmet. to help him hit these guys better. Let's find a cool one for him. He's a sniper. Oh, that looks fun. Kind of like that. Yeah, let's go for that. That's fun. Armored deco. I don't know. This kind of goes with that. And let's change the color too. Terrifying. Weird. Armor. Oh, I don't know. That's a little Stormtrooper-esque. Can't go wrong with Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers are balling. Or we can just give them an wow. See, these are the little things, guys. I get into these little things of the game. That just looks like a death machine, and he is German, so it's kind of in his national colors. That also looks like a death machine. We're going to go for this red craziness. There we go. Not only are we making him look like he's badass, so hopefully he'll perform like that, we're also making him stick out on the battlefield so that if he doesn't, he will have to suffer the consequences of all the aliens targeting the heck out of him. Let's launch this mission. Alright. Rep roaring, ready to go. Make our 200 buckaroos.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. We've just received another report of an abduction in progress in a densely populated urban center. If we allow the aliens to succeed, it's going to spread panic throughout the area.
Oh, well, we won't. We will stop them. Let's do this. It's our first mission without a big boy in a while. I have enjoyed the recklessness that I have been able to employ as my strategy. I have enjoyed the outright overpoweredness of his super punch, because doing 12 damage has its merits. It has so much merit.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
I say all the time I like linear maps. I'm familiar with this one too. This is like the freeway kind of feel. Maybe with a new spin. I don't know if they added a new one to it. Cars or such. But I do like this map because of all I'm familiar with. Anything that I'm familiar with, it does help a lot with how I strategize and move forward. We have a horrible starting position though. I gotta say that. It is kafooey. So let's just kind of get some guys into Overwatch position and see what we're going to do from here. Tough situation to kind of start off on, to be honest. I was wondering why your movement patterns were so funky. Oh, I wish I could get you behind that truck. I wish I could get you anywhere of useful. Wow. Nothing too grand for him. We'll move him there. Just like out my window here, because I love setting up my desk, my area here where I'm recording is set up next to a window. I enjoy getting to see the great outdoors outside. And there are a lot of bikers out today. A lot of people biking. Looks like families, which is always a pleasant thing to see. I like to see people exercising. You like to see families together. You know, I just makes me pleased to see any values or exercising going on in the world, especially in a world so fractured. Oh great, I triggered that. Oh, that makes me so greatly pleased. It is on Overwatch. At least it didn't move closer, but it is not going to be a good thing for us. We are in a bad situation. Let's shoot this. There we go. He earned a promotion too. It's because his commanding officer was like, about time you did something more than get 1 damage on somebody, because that seems to have been his MO for a while. Oh goodness gracious me, I don't have any good position for this guy to come in and help us. Just Overwatch with your pistol. Let's hope he triggers our sniper at least. Come on, big boy, don't throw a grenade. Whatever you do, don't come up here and throw a grenade. We got 3 people sitting next to him. Yes, he's running. That is a blessing. I did not expect him to be there. In complete honesty, I was not expecting that. And once again, nothing good to move up to. Always a tough position to be in. You have nothing good to move up to either. Okay. Well, run and gun. Let's just... Oh, come on. Let's just get into cover. Let's get into this battlefield and get people into this fight. That's all I can do, man. That's all I can do, right? 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 Alright, we'll get our heavy there. Oh, you can't see the disc. Very fascinating. We'll see how that continues to pan for us. We'll move you there. Make sure we keep eyes. I don't want to accidentally trigger something that I shouldn't. I do not want to accidentally trigger something with a guy who I just don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose him, obviously. I don't want to lose any of my soldiers, but you always form more of an attachment to them when you name them, especially when you know them. And there's just no reason to put him into harm's way. None whatsoever. Klaus, though, we'll take risks with him. He needs to prove himself much more than he already has. For the rest of these guys, you know what? We're gonna leave COD time on Overwatch. Get some Overwatch going on. Let's see if that big old big old drone thing comes back. Here's some big boys moving around. Maybe a mech. We'll find out.
Good to go.
Let's see what he triggers. Anything? Nothing. Good thing, I suppose. And let's move around this side. I don't know how much time we have on that meld.
Move into position. People on the goods.
5 turns, alright. That is cover. Can't run and gun yet. Okay, we'll hang tight. We'll hang tight on you. I'm just gonna go for some flanking maneuvers over here because we are very limited as to just the terrain. We'll go from there. Kind of see how it pans out.
Affirmative. Moving out.
It'd be fun if you could jump into the back of that truck. That's what I would potentially do. I mean, I'm untrained, and I think as a trained soldier, I would probably recognize the fact that, you know, trucks go boom when aliens shoot at them, at least in this video game sense of things. Don't know how things work in real life. But my mind's like, yeah, I want to get into the bed of that truck. That's decent cover. Besides the glass that they can shoot through? I don't know. I don't know, man. Untrained, as I said. I am not an expert in alien killing. All right, I haven't had any practice, but for that note, nobody else has either. So. Overwatch all around. Let's see if these big boys come to us this turner. We just have to keep tiptoeing up to them. I hear them. Alright, we can make it to that position in this turn. Potentially. We'll see what it does with having the moves. Yeah, now we can't make it there. Of course. But we're finally being able to move up here on the flank in a safe position, right smack dab in the middle. It's where I want to be. That's good.
Understood. Moving out.
And we'll risk a little bit of being too close. Oh, we got eyes on something. And that's not the thing that we wanted to have eyes on. That's not good. Not a good thing. We have triggered the sight lines of the guy who could throw a grenade at the 2 brochachos who are sitting right next to each other. So let's put some faith that there's nothing over there. I probably should have moved this guy first, I tell you. No matter how much you play this game, you're going to continue to make mistakes. Rookie mistakes. That is the way it goes. And we'll see how these guys move, depending. Alright, that's not too bad. He is flankable at their own peril, I would say. And hopefully they can't flank our other buddy down there. We are just limited by this map, really. So let us move Helga down that way, get her into some sort of supporting position for the future. And you good old buddy. Oh, you can't do any damage to like anybody. You know what? Safety first. Hunker down. We'll see how that goes. I'm not typically a hunker down player, but let's see what we can do. These alien turns are always intimidating. Oh no! The This is not good. This is not a good sign. Okay, suppression. We could deal with that. Potentially. It is interesting how when you play these games, if you put your buddies into it, how they could develop like an MO, something they're known for, and the different MOs. Oh great, we triggered more buddies. The different MOs that people undertake. So the Fat Crusader, his MO seems to be that every time he goes on a mission, he gets gravely or critically or wounded of some sort. He always gets wounded, and he's always out of the fight for a lengthy period of time. That's his MO. It's just he always gets wounded, and he always is out of the fight. Renshin's MO seems to be an absolute beast. Ren's MO seems to be just the mere fact that that dude can hit everything at all times. It's incredible. He's got good shots, good skills. We are triggering lots of these guys. This is going to be a interesting pan out. Hopefully we don't lose him. But hopefully we don't use the Jedi Watchman, because unfortunately his MO has seemed to have been dying on the first mission. It's only happened once. Oh snap. That's not the target I would have shot at. She could fire twice, thank goodness. But now we are limited. Let's... Okay. Alright, never mind. I was about to say it makes me feel a little bit better, but that's the one I would have shot at. And the fact that the odds are the same is even more disheartening. Just because that guy is so in a dire strait. I do not want that to be what he is known for. His legacy should not be always dying on the first mission. I want him to live. So, I don't know that we can get him out of there. You know what? I am tempted to run him out, but I am sure if he had to choose one way to go down, it would be by going down with a fight. So that's the way we're going to have him be. And in fact, we will put him on Overwatch, because I think that will give him slightly better odds to how things pan out. Overwatch for you. How far can your smoke grenade go? Oh, not far enough, so you know what? Overwatch for you. Let's see how this alien turn unravels.